Hey guys, what's going on? DuffKing56 here, back to continue my Let's Play of Yakuza 5 Remastered. Welcome back to Shinada's cozy little shack here. As you can see, I have all my essentials. A bed, a laptop, and a TV. And like a fan and stuff, but like, we gotta get out. We're in a funk. We found out yesterday that we could have been set up. That this whole match fixing thing that got us out of baseball could be false. And the masked man that just looks like Daigo, asked for us to investigate. He put, was it 20 million on the line for us to figure all this out? So we're kind of forced to do it by Takasugi, the loan shark that we fucked up with. Anyways, hello my friends all over the world. I have a request for you today. Lately I haven't been able to take any of the perfect shots I long for. So I have an idea. I want all of you to upload any perfect shots you take to the image hosting site that I built. Huh. What's this email about? They sent it to the wrong person? I guess I'll look into it when I have time. We all know what that is. Also, who's this? Hey, Tatsuo Shinada, right? Oh, yeah, and you are? Of course you'd forget. 20 years is a long time. I'm not sure I follow. You really don't remember your teammate from high school? Your old training buddy? Wait, you played for West Kamurocho High? Damn straight! I was there until we were juniors. The name Shirakawa ring any bells? Shirakawa? Holy cow, it's been forever. What a coincidence running into you like this. Coincidence? Hardly. I've been looking for you all this time. I finally got word that you might be in Nagoya. Wasn't easy tracking your ass down. Is there a reason you came to see me? Yeah, revenge. Don't tell me you forgot what happened. Is this about that game in our second year? Bingo. It was the summer regional final, the qualifier for us to go to nationals at Koshin Stadium. What's wrong? Why don't you open your mouth and say something? I know I'm not speaking gibberish here. No, I know you're not. Then what? You'd rather forget what you did? Or maybe you can't even stand the thought of it. Well, allow me to jog your memory. The game that everything rode on was locked in a pitcher's duel. Me, the ace of West Kamuro versus Akamatsu, a monster who could throw at 150 kilometers an hour. It was the bottom of the ninth, score tied at 0. We had 2 outs, but also runners on second and third. It was a perfect setup for you to bang out a walk-off home run. Guess even a beast like Akamatsu must have been nervous. With the ticket to Koshin on the line, he ended up giving away 3 balls and no strikes. On his 4th pitch, he deliberately threw a fastball outside the strike zone. His reasoning was simple, first base was open, so instead of giving the cleanup hitter his big chance, it was safe to walk you instead. You could have easily walked to first, but no, you just had to swing at that wild pitch, which became a pop fly that went right into the infielder's glove. That out caused the game to go into extra innings, but at the top of the 10th, their batters ran me ragged. We got destroyed. Then you quit the team the day after, and even left the school. Heard it was because you blew out your shoulder. My shoulder was wrecked all right, but that's not why I quit. It was because I was betrayed by the guy I trusted the most. You mean... yeah, you. Shirakawa. After my dreams of baseball went spiraling down the drain, I joined a small printing company. The year after I watched you play at Koshin on TV. The entire time I never stopped wondering why you went for that wild pitch instead of taking the walk. It took a couple of years, but I finally got my answer. When you batted for the big leagues your one and only time. What are you getting at, Shirakawa? I'm saying you're the kind of scum who puts himself ahead of the team. That only your own victory matters. How could you say that? Everyone knew Akamatsu was the tournament's top pitcher. I mean, you couldn't get a single hit off him the entire game. But you wanted to prove yourself, didn't you? That you were good enough to hit one of Akamatsu's pitches. That you were better than everyone else. Why else would you swing at an outside pitch on a 3-0 count, like a fucking amateur? If only you had walked, we'd have been set for a game-winning hit, but there was no guarantee you'd get another chance to bat, so you went ahead and blew it. That's not true. I read that pitch to the best of my ability, and I went for it because I was sure I could win it for the team. But at the time, I simply didn't have what it took to get a hit off of Akamatsu. That's all it was, man. Don't feed me that crap. You can say any damn thing you want in retrospect, but that doesn't change what you did. You talk like it was some miscalculation, but I know better. The only reason you pulled that stunt back then was to satisfy your own ego, and I'm going to prove it to you. How? By making you relive Akamatsu's pitching from 20 years back. That's how, Shinada. That's crazy talk. You yourself said that you didn't have what it took at the time. That means you think you could pull it off now, right? Hold on. Shirakawa, are you seriously asking me to go up against Akamatsu from back in our high school heyday? I'd, need a time machine for that. No, dumbass. I'll be doing the pitching. I can replicate Akamatsu's style flawlessly. What about your shoulder? To hell with that. Point is, if you can hit what I throw, I'll know you had the skills and chalk it up to a harmless error. But if you choke, that means you were shit to begin with. It'll be proof that you robbed me of baseball for your own pride, and I will make you pay. Is this what drove you to search for me all these years? To figure out what's going on in my head? Okay then, if that's what'll make you happy, I'll gladly get a hit off you. Oh shit, it's a challenge. You really want to settle this in a crapped out batting center? Doesn't matter. The lady at the desk told me you're a regular here. That true? Must be hard clinging on to your dead baseball dreams. It's not what this is. Whatever. This is how we'll do it. Our showdown will go for 10 pitches. Hit a homer off one of them and I'll call it a win. If you fail, you'll be sorry you did. Understood. Okay. We have like level 1 batting, so we suck. We'll figure it out though. Ten pitches, 1 home run. Our win condition is apparent. Can't touch this, Shinada. Oh shit, he's heat! Oh god. Oh god, it's gonna be tough. Alright. He threw like a weird sinker there. Okay. I pressed the wrong button. X is blue. No, A is blue. Okay, the buttons are all fucked. Yes, we got it! That is not easy to do. Oh, I love that. That's such a sick victory screen. I'm gonna take that to the bank. There. Home run's in the bag. Now, I thought you threw hard despite your busted shoulder, but that was nowhere near 150 kilometers an hour. That wasn't even close to Akamatsu. Can't argue with that. I'm pretty surprised myself. Didn't think my pitching got this bad. Shirakawa. Look, all I need is a little time, and I can restage that duel. I promise. Did you not just see what happened? There's no way you could pull that off. I will pull it off, and when I do, I'll expose you for the fraud you are. Don't you dare think this is over. You really can't shake the past, can you? Where do you think you're going, Shirakawa? Weren't you gonna smash Shinada into a bloody pulp? Oh my god, there's people just keep walking in here. Kurosaki, were you watching this whole time? Kurosaki? As in the same Kurosaki from high school? Glad you remember. I hope you know my life's been complete shit ever since that fucking game. Man, what is up with today? It's practically raining old teammates up in here. Shinada, it was Kurosaki who told me where I could find you. Everyone knew Shirakawa hated you. I honestly thought he was out to take your life, but I guess he couldn't sack up. Drop it. I'll deal with him my own way. Tch, what a tool. No, that would be disrespectful. Tools are useful. Oh, so suddenly you hate my guts too? Why? What'd I ever do to you? And how do you know where I live? Listen to all these goddamn questions. What are you, a child? You completely fucked my job, smart guy. I did what? The Home Run King's record-setting bat. I was gonna shake down the stupid security guard and sell that shit for good money. The job itself ain't glamorous, but it took time and effort to set up, you know? Had to pay off the other security staff and everything. Wait a minute, you were behind that fake bat extortion? Surprised? Should have seen the look on my face when I found out I got boned by a washed-up hack of a ball player who interviews whores for a living. Damn, he is dressing us down. Huh, so you rallied Shirakawa to get back at me. What's wrong with you, man? What made you go so bad? There's just a random guy in the background watching us with his arms crossed. Simple. I'm what you call a broker. Got something to do with baseball? Boom, I can turn it into big bucks. Lucky for me, this town has a pro team and plenty of baseball fanatics. There's no shortage of suckers, believe me. How could you stoop so low? Now then, you owe me for one wrecked bat heist. I'll make you pay for that soon enough. Just you wait. Alright, we have 2 people that hate our guts, and now we've got this guy. How does he hate me too? At least he didn't walk into the batting cage. Maybe he'll allow me to leave. Oh, 500 experience points. Sick nasty. Alright, everything leveled up except for the slugging range of Y, which is kind of interesting. And then A, even though I hit the home run with Y. Huh. Isn't that weird? It seems weird to me. Oh well, we did it, right? We leveled up a little bit. Been a long time, Shinada. Older man. Huh? Who are you, old fella? Who you call an old fella? Looks like you haven't matured much since junior high. Junior high? Wait, are you? You were a real hoot as a student. Wasn't it summer camp in your second year when you pulled that stunt in the boys' restroom? Coach Igarashi. What? Okay, I remember. You were my mentor in junior high. Coach Igarashi. Has it already been 20 years since you graduated? I guess it has. You trained me quite a lot back then, and the training was always something bizarre. You made me nap all day once. While everyone else on the team was sweating it out under the sun, I slept in the shade all day long. Is that really what happened? I don't recall that. You had me do vocal training on the roof, too. You even made me clean your bathroom once with a toothbrush. Oh, yeah, that I remember. Then there was that one time you made me wax your car over and over, and then you admitted that wouldn't help me at all. Oh, that was hilarious, wasn't it? I got that idea from a movie. It wasn't hilarious to me. Also, I'm sure everyone had the movie come to mind, right? Karate Kid. I remember you being pretty mad about that. By the way, Coach, what are you doing here? I thought you lived in Tokyo. Almost right after you kids graduated, an acquaintance got me a job coaching high school ball over there. Oh, is that right? What a coincidence. Yep. Of course, I'm retired now. Every day's starting to feel the same, if you ask me. Huh, I totally had no idea. Glad to see you're looking well. You're not looking so bad yourself. I heard you left the big leagues long ago, but the way you're built, I can tell you haven't lost your passion. By the way, you're not in any trouble, are you? You seem to be squabbling with that guy from earlier. You're having a duel over baseball, as I understand it? You saw that? Let's see. Basically, he's a high school teammate who I guess decided he has some axes to grind. I see. Think you can beat him? Oh, definitely, though he did used to be a pretty good pitcher, and his determination to beat me is off the charts, so I don't think victory's gonna come easy. So that's how it is. Alright, how about this? Would you like me to train you again? Come again? What, is my training not good enough for you? Oh, no, it's not that. In fact, your training is what got me to the pros. Then there should be no issue, right? It seems like the training you've done on your own just hasn't been enough. Do you know why? Because it's impossible to improve on things you haven't noticed about yourself. Kinda like correcting a bad habit? Yup. At present, you only have a subjective awareness of yourself as a batter. That is a very dangerous thing. Say, if a pitcher exploits a weakness you're not aware of, it'll all be over for you. To prevent that, I can objectively identify and train the areas in which you're lacking, like I did when you were just a junior high sprout. You'd do that for me? Yeah. You see, ever since I retired, I've been itching to work with young talent again, and don't worry, I won't ask for a training fee. Oh, that's music to my ears. Then yes, please. Broke as ever, I assume. Wait, how do you know I was broke as a junior high student? What the fuck is up with that? Well, let's just get on with your training. You need to regain your instincts and properly assess your showdown. But if you train like I tell you, victory will be yours. Sounds good to me, Coach. Very good. We'll start with some training to sharpen your dynamic visual acuity. Okie doke. What's the plan? Go fishing in mid-square. You want me to catch a fish? Seriously? Did I stutter? Now be sure to concentrate on the water's flow, ascertain the subtle movements of the float, and reel in your prey at the right time. When batting, one carefully determines the motion of the pitch and swings at just the right moment. Same concept. Okay, that's starting to make more sense. Alright, Coach, I'll believe you. Good, then go fishing. What you catch doesn't matter. Anything'll do. Loitering around here's a drag, so I'm going back to a bar I found. He's going to a bar. It's right here, a bar called First Shot. Once you're done fishing, come see me. Knowing you, I wouldn't be surprised if you were too broke to buy bait. So here. Oh, thanks, man. Right then, don't keep me waiting too long. Hopefully I can catch a fish with just that one special bait. Mid-square's the big park in the east. Let's see what I can fish up. Just a moment, young man. Huh? Oh my god. Why does she hate us now? That man who was pitching just now, wasn't that Shirakawa? Does he have some sort of bone to pick with you? He keeps coming by and hounding me for information. Sounds about right. He finally agreed to leave something on the bulletin board and get on out of here. If you want to see the bulletin board, it's right here waiting for you. All you have to do is ask. Okay, I'll make sure to check in with you whenever I'm here. Shinada's side story pits him against fierce rivals and tough opponents, all of them accessible via the bulletin board. Simply speak with the batting center attendant, select your matchup, and get slugging. Improving your batting abilities will make it easier to hit the ball, giving you an advantage in the batter's box. You can improve your batting abilities by winning against rivals or practicing on the courses of the batting center. Should we do one just for fun? Why don't we just do one just for fun? Actually, we probably don't have money to do one for fun, right? Let's see. Yeah, we literally just don't have money. I mean, like, what the fuck are we supposed to do? We just don't have cash. So we're fucked, in other words. Well, we'll see what pops up when we leave here. We'll probably get cash from...
マジか。マジっすマジっす。さっき街頭テレビで言ってました。よりによって藤田かよ。ないわ。まあ俺もビビりましたけど、それにしてもあいつまだ監督やってたんすね。終わった。来シーズンも終わった。ギガンツなんなんだよもう。
ギガンツ監督藤田って。ちょっと今の何の話ですか？
お？いや、ギガンツの監督があの藤田に変わるって。
そんなことが。
本当だってば。街頭テレビ見てみなよ。さっきまで流れてたから。
どうも。
I need to see this with my own eyes. Let's get to that big screen TV. Or we could do literally anything else on the map, baby! Let's go and do the sub-story here. It's right here, why the heck not, right? Like, who knows? Could be something cool, we could make some cash. Is it someone here? Hey you, fella! Know anything about baseball? Oh, you mean me? Well, I guess you could say I do. Oh, then today's my lucky day. My name's Pedro, by the way. Nice to meet you. Same, I'm Shinada. Ah, Shinada. Has a nice ring to it anyway. Where I come from, we have no baseball, so we have no batting center. Or batting either. Everyone plays soccer instead. This trip to Japan's actually the first time I've stepped up to bat. It's kind of fun. But no matter how much I tried, I could never make the ball go sailing. It's hard to hit it right. Okay, so what's your angle? You want me to show you how to bat? Exactamundo, even if it's only for a little bit. Let's teach Pedro, fuck it. Oh, alright, but only for a little bit, okay? Sure, you're awesome, Shinada. So where do I start? I might as well just show you. I'll demonstrate, so watch carefully. You got it, I'll use my laser focus. Wait, is he gonna teach me the heat eye? That'd be really nice. Hopefully it's just like get 3 home runs or some crazy shit like that. Alright, one home run in 10 pitches. I think I could manage that. We'll just try to keep it with a button that we're good with here. Oh, we almost got that there. We fouled it. It was close. It's hard to manage these pitches actually, which makes it more fun for me, honestly. Oh, whoops, I accidentally hit the... Oh, we fouled it again. I accidentally hit the back button. My bad on that one. We're just trying to ferry it into one spot. Actually, B or X would be fine here. Perfect timing. Home run on pitch 3. We're gonna teach Pedro so many beautiful things about baseball. There! That's how it's done. Shinada! That was crazy. You slaughtered that poor ball. How do you even do that? What's the secret? Secret? How should I put it? Okay, so the way you grip the bat and swing. It's honestly up to whatever you like, really. I guess you could say there are 3 major things you have to do. 1, keep your eyes on the ball. 2, perfect your impact timing. And 3, try to hit the ball with your bat's sweet spot. The sweet spot, eh? Where is it? Oh, that's kind of tricky to answer, come to think of it. Think of it this way. There's a line right down the middle of the bat. If you can hit a pitch on that line, that would be the sweet spot. Okay, got it. The sweet spot is the center of the bat. Sounds about right. After this, you should go up against the machines to get a better feel for it. Keep eyes on the ball, get the right timing, hit with the sweet spot. Shinada, I think I got it. Yeah, sure sounds like it. If you can do those 3 things, you'll be hammering home runs in no time. Sweet, I'll try that out right now. Thanks, brother. Just sit back and watch your protege at work. Hopefully it actually does work. It all comes down to practice. I should look in on him sometime. Hey! 1,200 experience points. No cash, man! That makes me sad. Because I want money. I guess I'll have to go sell that bronze plate that I got from combat, and then I'll be okay, I suppose. I suppose! Look at this, man. We got the entire map to ourselves here. we could go fishing. I mean, that is a direction that we could do. There is someone over there that does want help. Now, I do want to do another sub-story if I have the chance. We also have to eventually find the photo guy. So let's go and fight this person here. There's some cones around. Oh, Victory Road. Perfect. Alright, let's see what we got. We can do this. Okay. There we go. Perfect. I didn't mean to do that at all. No! There we go. Hit him with the pipe, baby! Perfect. There we go. There we go. Hit him with the my meteor! Perfect. No, I wanted to throw him. Ugh, we're just not going to get it. It's fine. There we go. The dodge and jab reigns supreme. We'll take our level up here and hopefully start this whole Victory Road qualifier business as well. Maybe not yet. We have to probably beat another guy, but let's put our abilities in here. We're going to get the Boozer's Lore, of course. The essence of Shachi Hoko here. Ooh, okay. Might as well grab the heat while we can. Pass him through my legs and then send him flying. Okay. Oh yeah, we're just gonna straight up buy all this here until we get to out of the ones. Enhance hold escape. I don't really care one way or another. It's good for now. Guard break is gonna be really important, so we'll focus on tech in the next level up thing that we do. What's going on over here? Oh, that guy wants to chat. Come on, Chief. That's just cold. You're really gonna walk on by without even so much as a glance? What? Step inside and discover a world full of wonder, mystery, excitement. Our massage parlor guarantees a happy ending with every purchase. It's the happiest ending on earth. We're the cheeky chestnut. For the incredibly low price of 4,500 yen, our girls go the extra distance for none of the extra pay. Huh, that is cheap, but I've never heard of this place before. Well, we opened only recently, but I can guarantee our girls will not only give you a happy ending, they'll give you a new beginning. It could very well transform your life. I guess I can use this for a story if worse comes to worse. Relax your mind, clear your thoughts, unload yourself. This is a one-of-a-kind experience that people desperately need, especially in dark times like these. I don't have the cash, but I want to click sign me up. Nah, maybe some other time. I was broke as it is. Ah, too bad, but hey, we'll be here. Okay, so we need 4,500 Yenorino to get into that one, so we'll see what that one's all about. Let's go over here. Hey, Tachan. Good timing, man. I got a nifty little proposition for you. Ooh, what is it? I met this fellow at a bar. Said he's the president of a small company and he's looking to hire a secretary. The job calls for a single guy in his 30s with a brawny build and cheerful personality, and I instantly thought of you. I could understand the cheerful personality part, but why would he want a secretary with a brawny build? Who knows? Maybe you're supposed to be a bodyguard as well. He said he needs to see a resume and there'll be an interview just as a formality, but apparently he can offer a pretty competitive salary. I also told him you work in the nightlife industry, but he doesn't see it as a problem. To me, it's a sweet deal. Aren't you always saying how you're up to your neck in debt? Couldn't hurt to at least check it out. Is this a full employee position with all the juicy benefits? That's what he said. You'd be making good money on a steady basis. Doesn't get much better than that. It's not a very big company, but they are a legit business. Nothing shady about them. Why would the president of a legit business need a bodyguard? I just said bodyguard as a guess. Anyway, I can get you in touch with him if you want. It might not be a bad deal. What should I do? God, the interviews take so long, but if I'm doing one more sub-story, it should be worthwhile, I suppose. Well, alright. I guess I could give it a shot. How do I go about getting this interview again? Okay, so you need to prepare a resume first. I have a few forms that our girls use. You can fill out one of those. Name, address, age, education, employment history, what else? Oh, right, my motives for wanting to join the company. What does this company do? He said they're in food processing. Food processing? I don't know squat about that. I'll just have to wing it. What reason should I give for applying? I was drawn by the company's style. We'll go with that, why not? I was drawn in by your company's style. There. What a bullshitter. You don't even know the company. Well, you brought me to this deal. All I know is what you told me. Fair enough. Okay, next, hobbies and skills. I don't need to BS this one, so what do I write? I like to get my balls rubbed. I think the guy's interested in me because he is he wants like a guy to fool around with, so I'm gonna go this way. I like to get my balls rubbed at massage parlors. Oh yeah. Are you sure you want to put that on your resume? I'm in no position to talk given my job, but still. What, you think they're gonna run this by HR? But hey, you never know. They might appreciate my honesty. I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut on this one. There, the resume's good as gold. Nice, then let's get you over to that interview. You mean like right now? They're only looking for one new hire. You wouldn't want someone else to beat you to the punch, would you? I'll let the president know you're coming. Oh, and good luck. If you get the job, come back with your first paycheck. To celebrate, we'll hook you up with our super steamy VIP special. Oh, you do that for little old me? You sure you know how to motivate a guy? I'll head over there right now. Who are these big fellows behind the president? Are they the bodyguards? Makes me wonder if this is really legit. Alright, Shinada, I'm Igashira, and I'm the president of this here company, so without further ado, what do you say we get this show on the road? Yes, sir. Good. Now, I see you were recommended by the manager of Strawberry, but don't expect any preferential treatment. This is going to be an impartial hiring process. Oh, of course. What the heck? I thought this interview was supposed to be just a formality. But I must say, he did send us quite the beefcake. As far as brawny builds go, you're our #1 candidate so far. You look exceptionally capable of doing our sort of work. Oh, thank you. Yes, well, let's start with your reason for wanting to join our company. I was drawn in by your company's style. Really? Yeah. You've heard about our company? I find that surprising. We're not very well known to the public. Ouch. Way to stumble right off the bat. I guess that was dumb to write. Well, did you really know about us beforehand? Of course I knew. I'm going to go with that. We have to play into it. Yes, of course I knew. I went in this interview with the hopes that I'd be working for one of the leading pioneers in the entire food processing industry. Oh? Smartly played. Nothing like a safely vague compliment to get you out of the hot seat, eh? Crap, he knows I'm just bluffing. Let me tell you, it takes brass balls to lie so brazenly. Believe me, I would know. You might say it's one of my strengths, which is to say, I respect a good bullshitter. Oh, thank you? No way, he took it positively? I guess I really can't just make shit up sometimes. Now, Shinada, I know you're from Tokyo, but I see you've lived in Nagoya for quite a long time. Have you always been a nightlife journalist? Well, yes, I've managed to scrape by so far. Indeed, I imagine your income might be unsteady, stringing along one writing gig to the next. Seems like it could be quite rough. Perhaps you're ready to move on from that? I've totally had enough. I take pride in my work. Not at all. I take pride in my work. We'll go with that. With all due respect, I take pride in my work, and I try to live life without regretting the paths I've walked. Well, now that takes a lot of heart to say. I like the cut of your jib, son. You've got spunk, which much more than I originally thought. Strawberry's manager must have sent you to me because he saw that quality in you. I need to thank him for that. I need to thank him too. It's because of him that I got to meet you, sir. You don't miss a beat. You sure know how to please an old man. Oh no, I'm not that pleasing. Bring it home, baby. The job's as good as mine. Huh? What's this on your resume? What you wrote under your hobbies and skills is quite intriguing. It is? It says here, word for word, I like to get my balls rubbed at massage parlors. Aw, yeah. Is this some kind of joke? Just thought I'd throw in a little humor in there. But yeah, it's true. It's actually part of my job. Field work, so to speak. You know how we Japanese mix business with pleasure. That's quite an astute observation. Now bear in mind, while I'm looking for a secretary, the purpose of this interview is not to evaluate your job skills. I'm trying to see what sort of person you are, to see if I like you. My decision-making is simply a matter of taste. That's right, I remember the job called for a brawny build and a cheerful personality. The personality part I get, but why brawny? I mean, I understand you're looking for a secretary, but is there a manual labor aspect to the job? I intend to explain that later. Why, are you worried over what this job entails? No, sir, I'll do whatever you tell me. I'm worried whether I can measure up. These are all like sexual innuendo. I'm gonna do this one here. Oh, no, not at all. Whatever the job, I'll trust your judgment and do what needs to be done. Spoken like a true man. I will also put my trust in you, among other things. Oh, dear. Then I'll do my best to never betray that trust. That said, is this really a secretary job? Now, as you can probably guess, I founded this company and I make all the decisions. I handle the hiring process by myself. I interview all the candidates, and I alone make the call whether to hire or not. With this kind of organizational structure, I expect absolute loyalty from my workers. It's a relationship like that of a father and his sons. Let me ask you this, Shinada. Can you obey me like you would your father? Are you mentally, physically, emotionally prepared to do my every bidding, no matter how excruciating? Whoa, this sounds like the Yakuza. Is this company a front for mobsters? This could be your last chance to turn back. Well, can you swear total subservience to me? I swear to it. Yes, I swear to it. Excellent. That took courage. Then, Shinada, allow me to congratulate you. Welcome to our corporate family. Huh? Just like that? I told you. I make the decisions. If I say go, there's no one to say no. My decision is final. Oh, and don't worry about the salary. I can assure you we're far more generous than Nightlife magazine. Our pockets run deep for a reason. Seriously? Something feels off about this. Alright, Shinada, you're my secretary now. Let's get you started right away. Okay, what should I do? Come with me and see for yourself. What on earth is going on here? Oh, you know, just another day at the office. You'll get used to it. Get used to my boss wearing nothing but a loincloth? Fat chance. Oh, don't get your fundoshi in a bunch. Now strip, Shinada. You swore total subservience, remember? Like a son to his father. So, come on over to Daddy. No need to be shy. So this is what you were planning? Don't you find it wrong to just spring this on me out of nowhere? Oh, believe me, I do. In fact, that's the thrill of it. The mere thought of how bizarre the situation is makes my heart throb, among other things. Now savor it, Shinada. Breathe it all in. I've been waiting for this moment since the first time I laid eyes on you. And what a feast you are. So the interview was all just for show? We'd have ended up here either way? That's right, Shinada. And now it's time for you to end up on my lap. Do as you're told, my son, or Daddy's gonna have to spank you. No one's spanking anyone today. You can forget about the roleplay. I'm going home. You just keep getting better and better. I knew I had you pegged as the perfect wayward son. Father knows best, after all. Oh, the brawny sons. But I can see you have a wild streak that requires a bit of discipline. As your father, I hate to do this, but you'll thank me for it in the end. Get ready for some tough love. What the hell's with this company? Do all your employees get initiated like this? You know what? I don't even care. Let's just get this over with. Threatening men? Oh, there's nothing threatening about them. Ow! Grab him! Really? Did nothing? I threw him against the wall? That's annoying. Get up. No, you can't just grab the chair. Ow! Ow! Oh my god. Can't turn around like that. I'm actually doing a decent amount of damage on these guys. There we go. Well, he didn't die. Sad. I just kicked an item into him? That's insane. There we go. Into the wall. I love the music as well. It's a total clown show. It's fantastic. You're a rebellious lad, all right. No wonder you caught my eye. You're welcome back here if you ever change your mind, Shinada-kun. Not happening. Okay, then. Here's your severance pay. I trust you'll keep this dark secret between us, like any good father and son. 30K? Jeez, so much for trying to change careers. Dude, that's insane. I'm gonna take that money to the bank. Well, I guess I technically can't, because Kazuki's gonna come here and take my money as soon as he sees me. But no, that actually didn't happen, so I'm thankful for that. I want to run up to the restaurant up here to see if anything good can be sent back to Tatsuya. Sakayo no Yamachan, huh? I could tell Tatsuya about this place. I love that. This has got to be a chicken place, right? I definitely can eat and drink a little bit. I have the cash, and I should heal up a tiny bit. I can't go ham on the menu just in case something takes my money in a little bit, and then I'll have, like, nothing to go with, but let's grab an orange juice. I don't need to drink any alcohol right this second. Looks like a lot of pickies, so we can get some fried quail eggs with miso. Some... Actually, that won't fill our meter, which would be fantastic. Ooh! No. Looks like we can't fiend it any other way, so we're gonna go for the 3-piece here. Oh, that looks so good. The fried pork cutlet with the miso. Beautiful. So now we have something to go back to Tatsuya with that we can mash through to get more powers. And then we'll also be augmented for combat, so I can't complain at all about that. Just want to see what's actually up here. I haven't really looked at the map too much. The batting center, okay. I don't know why I thought the batting center was in the north... east, not the northwest, but... Okay, so I just wanted to take a better stock of things here. We could go back to Tatsuya and mash through some stuff. We're also close to leveling, so if we get a fight on the way, my plan is to go to Tatsuya, get into one fight to level up, pick our levels, and then take a break, because we're at a pretty good stopping point. It's rather decent, if I do say so myself, so it gives us a break, and it gives us a level. So we're perfectly in a good spot. We'll go Sakai no Yamachan. We'll get our second of 3 trainings, which will be fantastic, and then we'll get to see what his special TV spot is. I'm wondering if the bar that our coach is at is the bar that we'll need, but actually the bar might be purple, so that means that actually our place is probably in a different spot in the city, but we're going to be very familiar with Kaneicho as we go, and we'll eventually visit all the spots, I'm sure. If not now, then later when we're trying to complete some slots in the game. But anyways, yeah, there we go. We got 1 thing of 3 done. We'll get into the fight next to try to level up if we can find someone to fight with. If not, we can just save and take a break. I don't need to really farm a fight per se. We actually could go back to that club now, or that new club, to probably get scammed if we really wanted to. But no sense in doing that if I can avoid it. I'm just surprised that there's no, like, Victory Road qualifier stuff going on. Usually someone's out here fiending for a fight, but no such luck, as you can see. Okay, well, knocking people down still, like, rips me out of my immersion in not a bad way at all. I just feel really bad, and there's no way to, like, apologize to them. So, okay, with no apparent fight in sight... I don't think the guy wants to fight. With no apparent fight in sight, we can pack things up for today and maybe start tomorrow with a fight. So thanks so much for watching my Yakuza 5 Remastered Let's Play. My name is DuffKing56. I'll see you guys later. Peace out and bye-bye.